everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in this stupid puzzle, where we are just gonna have to go through the puzzle in a somewhat annoying manner. Just fucking annoying. There we go. We got through the damn thing.
And now to test my theory.
Again, it's not the problem with these kind of sliding puzzles. Is it's never I don't know what to do. It's always it's so arduous to have to move every piece in the puzzle 90,000 times.
I know, but we
So
spent
it's
a long-ass time on that
Yeah,
one.
so we're just like, we'll get rid of that puzzle. And I can't, there's nowhere to go from this side. So, like, it's a dead end. So,
Yeah, guys, we had to watch a video to do that.
as probably would be very obvious by the fact that we,
Did it pretty optimally.
yeah, we did it pretty optimally and also very slowly.
Man, we still did it in minute 45, so...
What I'm trying to figure out where the hell we're going now. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I've clicked every single thing in here. And there's... What? But we've gone everywhere. Let's see, we picked up 7 scraps so far. Guess we got more work ahead of us. Okay, there we go.
Yes, the job's far from over. It would seem we're about halfway there, give or take a piece. But we've walked the length of this alley, and I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. I say we focus the remainder of our search on other places the inspector likely visited.
Makes sense. So yeah, I think we're gonna be heading around. Oh, here's somebody. Duke. His name is Duke. I just found this piece of trash in the ground. Littering's the most boorish habit one can have. Oh look, Professor, it's part of the photo!
Yes, that appears to be the case.
I guess the pieces really are scattered all over town. What a huge pain.
It may take some legwork, but each... It may take some legwork, but each piece brings us closer to the answer. We must retrieve them all.
Sorry to break the tea party, but I'm the one who picked that up, you know. If you want so badly, you have to solve this puzzle for it first. Got it? This guy looks like an evil Luke. The
Hello,
board,
Luke. I'm actually your evil twin brother.
The board shown on the left is wired on the underside, so the holding contact points A and B together turns the light on. Now the picture on the right, this light has 3 contact points. A, B, C. No matter whether you hold A, B, B, and C, or C and A together, the light stays on. In this case, how must the wires be connected on the underside of the board? Draw the solution that requires the fewest number of connections. The fewest number of connections? Oh, that's easy. Yeah. It just is direct connected.
This should do the
Like
trick.
the light is always on.
Yeah.
Ha! Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always on. Ah, you're sharper than I thought you'd be. Yeah, I don't need this silly thing anyway.
Much
Okay.
simpler than that sliding puzzle.
Oh, yeah. Because again, sliding puzzles aren't puzzles in the same sense that other puzzles are. They're just frustrating. They're just time. It just takes time. Oh, he actually has... He's talking about the museum. He actually has full-on dialogue.
Yes, we noticed. We were hoping to visit, but the museum was closed when we passed by.
Word is the museum's owner ordered Grinko to lock the place up and run around town to find something.
Owner, you say, do you happen to know who this is?
Of course everyone does. Same fellow who owns the Military Express, if you can believe it. Maybe building museums is some weird hobby for the rich, but it seems like a waste to me.
It would seem Mr. Beluga owns not only the Military Express, but the Harrison Museum as well.
Weird, what use would Mr. Beluga have with a little museum like that?
Who can say? For now, what's clear is that Mr. Beluga may have ties to the Harrisons he's kept quiet about.
Don't you on with each other, you two? Good. Then look here at this trash I picked up off the ground. Let's just grab the photo. You look for this thing? Take it. It's all yours.
That guy didn't have a puzzle saying, hey, it's mine.
Not yet. Oh, dear Lord. Ugh.
What seems to be ailing you again?
Every day I stand out here for hours and hours. All that standing really does a number on my knees. I should really start scheduling a break or something.
Being a doorman does sound like an exhausting job. Perhaps a cup of tea would help you restore your spirits. I'd be happy to brew you some.
Sure, but I gotta warn you, working at a five-star restaurant's made me picky about what I drink. If you can brew up something that tastes mild with a hint of spice, I'll be a happy camper. Mild spice. Mild spice sweetness. Yeah. Definitely that one. Mild, sweet, spice. He's ready to do some karate kicks. I know good tea when I taste it. My friend, that tea of yours is out of this world. Working as a doorman in the best restaurant in town, gotta be on the ball 100% of the time. I mean, back in the day, even the Duke's son and his fiancée used to come here. When you've got customers like that, services be perfect the second they walk up. Wow, full sense is elite, huh? That's right, little man. Been thinking on it, I haven't seen this dude in a while now. Sure hope they visit us again sometime. But he won't let us inside. 99% sure there's going to be nothing in the photos. Okay, except somebody who wants something to drink. I've ruined 3 rolls of film today while trying to develop them, and frankly, it's got me irked. Or perhaps it's simply I've run out of coffee today.
You sound like you could use a cup of tea. It might just take the edge off. It just might take the edge off for you.
Did you just not listen to the fact that I said I drink coffee? Whatever, it sounds wonderful. I'd be most grateful if you made a cup. I'm not picky. Maybe a tea that's both a bit bitter and a bit sweet.
Leave it to me, sir. I think you'll be plenty surprised.
A bit bitter. Bitter, sweet, and sour. Well. That's sour, sweet, and bitter. Okay, so... yeah. Okay, so it has the root. The one root.
The one root, that good.
Little engine, good. That one. Sweet and sour. With the subdued bitter flavor. Yeah, bitter fruit. My goodness, tea this good almost makes me consider trading in my coffee mug for a teacup.
You're too kind, sir. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it.
Truth, the reason I've been down is because every photo I've taken recently has come out strange. Things that shouldn't be there show up. Funny, never had problems like this back in the day. He's having a problem with his camera equipment. How sad.
Come on, Hamtaro. You couldn't point out that Bitcoin?
We didn't give him the time. Boy, she do roll around his butt, huh? Never catch me doing that, I get all sweaty. Okay, this kid's definitely.
Hey guys, what you doing here?
Hello, boy. We're looking for bits of of torn photo. Have you seen any pieces around?
Yeah, the wind blew things. This thing by me, is it what you guys are looking for? I'm normally all about finders keepers, but I'll give it to you if you solve for a puzzle!
Really? Finders.
Finders.
Finders, yeah.
Finders.
Come on. That's a common turn of phrase. Common turn of phrase. Oh god, this one. This isn't a fucking puzzle. This is a game. Like, it's a completely different type of game. Jump. You can't jump diagonally.
Jump
Okay.
around.
Kick off your shoes and jump around!
This should do the trick.
Easy.
Ha! Wonderful.
Peg Solitaire. I'm pretty sure it has a different name.
I get it now. Thanks for your help, guys. Here's that thingy you wanted. You know, there used to be lots more folk in Volsense back in the day. You know, but then everyone left. It's because of all the smog in the sky. I mean, look at all of it.
The smug! The sky's too smug.
Yes.
Oh,
smugness.
it looks like the inspectors found a new victim to grill.
No, the only way into Volsense is through a narrow mountain pass on the Molentero Express. In other words, no one gets in or out of town without riding that train, correct?
Oh, I see you've been doing your homework. Yes, I think you've got your facts straight. Age takes its toll on the memory, you know. You can't tell by looking at me, but I'm no spring chicken.
That's quite enough, madam. If you're sure about the road into town, then we're finished here. Barton, let's go.
Huh? I mean, yes, sir.
Stop staring, it's rude.
Ah, rats, he dashed off. I was sure I could get him to come in and take in a show. Honestly, some boys just can't sit still for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Jesus.
We found another piece.
We found another hidden puzzle. And I got a new drink.
Also, no.
We got a new drink.
Let me just double confirm that there are no puzzles in here. In this house, inside this house. There was
There's
one.
one.
We missed one puzzle. Two cards sit on a table. Each has a different single-digit number written on it. When set side by side, they form a 2-digit number. Then by flipping their order, you can make another 2-digit number. Adding the total from these two-digit numbers gives you one of the totals. Shown below. Which one is it? Okay, well, so here's the thing. So this is a bit of an interesting question. So let's say we say that this is X and this is Y. If you flipped it, then this would be Y and this would be X. So the point is this is going to be X plus Y, X plus Y. So it's always going to match. So that leads you to think it's 44, right? And it could be. I guess you could have 1, 3, and 3, 1. That's 44. But you can see it has to always be even. So this automatically, so like this is never gonna happen. This is never gonna happen because these don't match. These don't match. The only situation this could be a problem is if you had this happen, where you had say 64 and 46. This will be a 10, and this will be 11. So you can get a 110. So it doesn't. These digits don't have to match if it becomes a 3-digit number. So these could be possible. However, since we have a solution for A, I'm just going to say it's A. Because we gave an example.
We
so,
just
yeah,
did it.
Yeah, we did it. So
we gave an example, and it's the correct answer again.
Yeah.
For like the 3rd or 5th time.
yep, and there it is. Yeah, the sum of 2 two-digit numbers with inverted digits is always a multiple of 11. Yeah.
Professor, I solved it.
No, that was only in the first game. They don't say that anymore.
So,
At this point, it's not much of an accomplishment if Luke actually solves the puzzles.
Professor Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Because, yeah, it's like, Luke is good enough at this point that it's like, oh, he solved the puzzle. Sure. At this point, I'm just clicking through all the torn photograph pieces because it's like, yeah, whatever.
You two seem like pretty sharp tacks. I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this all sooner or later.
Okay. He didn't. He just wanted to talk to us.
You seem like nice chaps.
Check off the map. Nothing here. Check inside some places. It smells so garlicky in here. It's making me pussy. Watch what you say about the garlic, kid. It's the only thing keeping us safe from the vampire. Now, this has been lately. I'm starting to think it also works on customers. It does. Okay, I think none of these are actually going to have any puzzle pieces in them, because they're not going to blow inside. No. Okay. Let's just move on and head to other places. Oh, she's back. I think we actually have the one for her now. Unwinding, beauty woes. Yeah, start of a cult. Improve circulation. There it is. We got her.
Gee, thanks a bunch, you two. Now I'm toasty to the tips of my toes. Glad to see it helped. Are you completely recovered now? Well, no, not exactly. I suppose the tea wasn't as effective as I originally thought it would be. Oh no, the chills are all gone, but now I've got a cramp from all the shivering. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, something's moving behind your shoulder over there. I don't see anything though. Oops, it's probably just a trick of the light. Tea. That seems to happen to a lot of people in false sense. Anywho, never you mind all that. And thanks so much for helping me out, I mean.
Sure. Okay, let's go into the museum area. Surprisingly, there is not a puzzle piece over here. Oh, hold on.
Jackpot!
I don't think we've been over here, ever.
Nope.
Yep, museum's doors are shut tight, alright.
Jackpot!
Thank you, Hantara.
Gregorio!
Gregorio.
Howdy, name's Gregorio, and I'd sooner run around in a chicken suit than go a day without chess. Want to get on my good side and hear what I have to say? Fine, first a little chess.
Well, this should be interesting.
Chess.
I'm
It's-
the arbiter and I know best.
Lead the knight on a trip around the board below. Chess knights move 2 squares. Yeah, we know. Move this knight around the entire board, landing on each square only once.
Why? All but one. That's right. Yep.
There we go. We got it.
This should do the trick.
This isn't the one I thought it was going to be. It was a different chess puzzle.
And there we
That might
have
be
it.
in the sequel. Knight's Tour.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about, yeah.
Very nice, sonny boy. There's more that came from, but let's take a breather for now so I can yam at you. Back in the day, this town was full of aristocratic families, but one day there's all been left. Herzen family is pretty much the only upper crusty family left in town. And yep, it's still locked. Okay, well we've done every place over here. So I think now we have to go to the southern side of town.
Hey, whatever you do, don't play on the edge of town.
Oh, and why's that?
It's what I heard from the people who went treasure hunting at the dusty castle outside of town. Yes, said a vampire with big fangs lives up there. Yikes.
Talking about the vampire who's rumored to live up in Herzen Castle.
Yeah, well, if you knew that, what I was talking about, why'd you make me explain it? Anyway, even though the whole
God.
fang thing sounds creepy, that old vampire's nothing to be scared of. As long as you have a cross or garlic, you're good to go. Actually, about a hunk of garlic bread to do the trick.
No. That only works if he's asexual. Really?
Yeah, everyone knows that. Oh, I meant to ask you too. Did you know about this? The wind blew it over here.
I sure do. That's a piece of the photograph we're looking for.
Well, you should have it, as I throw it away.
Nothing in this guy's house. Shop thing.
Luke.
Yeah, I'm just skipping all the dialogue ones that are for the puzzle, or for the pieces, because they're all just the same. Hey, you folks, what you doing out here? Looking for something, maybe?
It's nothing much, just a few scraps of torn photo. Have you seen any of the sort?
Sounds like garbage to me, but I'm pretty sure I saw one over by the gate to the forest. Anyway, I gotta tell you how amazed I am at the number of out-of-towners I met today. Met a girl, one direction to Herzen Castle, now bumping into you two.
What was the girl like?
She was a cutie pie, maybe in the late teens. I guess she's not with you two then. Must be talking about Katya, Professor.
She would certainly fit the description.
So would Flora. You think she's after Duke Herzen's fortune?
I didn't get that impression from our brief meeting. But something is odd, that's for certain. But enough talk, let's fight. We've got a lead on the location of the final photo scrap. We must make our way to the forest gate before the winds blow our clue away.
And off we go. There she is again.
Jackpot!
Okay, we have herbs. Strong tea with strong dream fluff. I don't know that we've ever actually found this one. Strong. I don't know if we have this one. So we'll come back to this. Because if I remember correctly, she's one of the ones that you have to get, like, last.
Damn.
Because she has one of the hardest drinks to get or something. I'm sorry, what?
Are you quite alright, madam? You look a bit fatigued.
Oh, there I go again, spacing out. Sorry, I'm just feeling a bit run down after all my customers, came inside. And, I'm a bit thirsty, as were my customers. Business is pretty slow at this hour. Maybe I should take a break or something.
Your job must be very taxing. Make sure to schedule in some time to recuperate.
Oh, how nice of you to worry about me, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome. You're right, though. I just need to schedule some alone time.
Quite. If you'd like, I think we can fix you some tea. How does that sound to you?
Oh, it sounds wonderful. If you really want to thrill this girl, make it something refreshing and sweet. Since you're so sweet, I'm sure you'll have no problem whipping up something like that.
I think we can manage. Let's see.
Refreshing and sweet, just like me.
Needs to be something refreshing. Oasis lead. So these two. Well, I mean that one's always. So is this one. Refreshing and okay, refreshing sweetness is literally in the name. So yeah, that's fair.
Oh, now this is nice. You should know how to make your way around a teapot, sugar. There have been some new faces here in town recently, but none of them as nice as yours. In fact, just a little while ago, an older gentleman came to town with a box all studded with gems. Looks-wise, he didn't hold a candle to you, of course, but he was pretty cute in his own way. Now, if you two ever get tired from running around, stop and say hi, you hear?
Professor, that sounds like the Elysian Box. Whatever.
Yeah, well, we're not
We'll
allowed to be.
disregard
We're
that.
not allowed to be that. Oh, here. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
So, would you say he comes into town pretty often?
Oh yeah, I mean, think about it. He rides the Monte Express for free whenever he wants. I guess that's one of the perks of owning your own railway, huh? Oh, whenever I see him around, he's always with a shabby-looking guy in a conductor outfit. 9 times out of 10, he's chewing out the conductor guy for something or other. Seems to be searching for something. Who knows what, really? But whatever it is, must be pretty special if a rich guy like him can buy it.
I still don't see the fuss over this Elysian Box. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a box.
Inspector, pardon me, sir, but I've just received word from headquarters. His alibi checks out.
That's so, then that's that, isn't it? Ha! Pardon, we've got our man. Gather all the suspects at the hotel and we'll put this case to bed.
Huh? But, sir, if we know who the murderer is, shouldn't we go make an arrest and be done with it?
Huh? Barton, sometimes I think you might be the thickest booby I've ever
Bobby.
met. Same thing.
No.
There's no greater thrill in the life of a law officer than calling out a guilty party in front of a crowd.
Chelmley is part of the Phoenix Wright School of Objection!
This is the moment this whole case has been building towards. Now gather everyone up to double.
Yes, sir.
Does that include me? Wink. Smushy face.
No. That wasn't there the last time.
No.
Talk about a spooky place. You think the path beyond that gate leads to the castle, Professor?
No. Although, then again, from what I can tell, yes.
Gosh, anyone who would live out in the middle of the spooky forest like that must be a little batty.
Ha ha ha, vampire, bat, ha ha.
Joke.
No wonder people think whoever's out there's a vampire.
Haha. Show a little courage, my boy. Oh, what's this here? Something stuck to the fence.
Sure is. It's the last missing piece of the photograph.
Now we have the lot of them. Let's see if we can piece the photograph back together.
The torn photo. Puzzle time. Now I have no memory of this puzzle except to know that it is quite difficult to get these puzzle pieces to all fit together, as I recall. No. So we're gonna have our time ahead of us of trying to figure out which ones of these are the top and which are the bottom. Because those don't fit together. That one fits together. I don't think that fits together. That fits together. That seems to fit together. So I guess that does fit there. Doesn't look right. But yeah, this whole thing could be upside down for all we'd know.
I hope not. Oh, is it a photo of the box?
I don't know if that piece is correct, so we'll come back.
Looks correct to me.
It may be upside down.
Let's see if this works.
It's upside down.
That's damn stupid.
Damn it. And you kind of called it earlier, too.
Yep. Yeah, now we get the joyous fun of flipping the entire photo upside down. It's like, come on, game. Yeah, but that's what I was saying. It's like it's near impossible to tell when the puzzle is upside down or not. It's just stupid. It's like, yeah, you'd think the game would just be like, well, I mean, you put all the pieces in the right, like, together. We'll just flip the image. Because that's how images work. Because, you know, if the floor is the ceiling, then the ceiling's the floor. It's ring out.
Lurching on the floor.
Okay, there we go. Now we got it right way.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. I consider that robbery.
Looks like a frog face.
Yeah, that's all of it. Gosh, Professor.
Luke, were I to venture a guess, I'd say what we see before us is the Elysian Box.
Oh, look, the design on the box looks the same as the one in the fountain in Full Sense.
Yes, I noticed the resemblance myself. Unusual emblem. Imagery seems to suggest some sort of demon, doesn't it?
I thought it was just a goat.
Looks like a frog to me.
Well, it does seem appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, the box did kill poor Dr. Schrader after all.
Well, perhaps it did, and perhaps it didn't. We won't know until we have the actual item in our hands.
Yeah, the implication is that it may not have been a person who killed Schrader. It may have been that he opened the box, died from opening the box, and then somebody took the box. So they found him dead.
For now, our best course of action might be to show this photo to the townsfolk and see what they say.
Sounds good to me. Who knows? Maybe the photo will jog someone's memory or... Ah! What are we gonna do now? The wind blew away one of the photo pieces.
This is quite an unfortunate turn of events.
With that piece missing, the emblem looks completely different. Less evil and more like a frog.
Well, if we lose any more pieces, it won't look like much of anything.
I'm angry that you are correct that it does look like a frog without that one single piece.
Let's paste the remaining pieces down so we won't lose any more to the wind.
Oh, I remember this. This is so good.
Alderbro's angry that I already see that.
Yeah, the goat emblem. I remember this. Yep, we're gonna continue our investigation. No, we're not. We will try to continue our investigation and then immediately get... Professor Layton, sir!
Bun, my good man, whatever is the matter?
The inspectors found the person responsible for Schrader's murder. I have strict orders to round everyone up at the hotel as soon as possible, sir!
Understood. We will head there right now. Come, Luke, let's hurry.
Barton is great. He does his job. He is loyal to his core, but he also recognizes that sometimes the inspector's stupid. The road to Erzin Castle. Okay. Well, now it's time to head home. Skip all this shit. Skip it. Skip it. In we go.
Ah, Mr. Layton, so glad you could finally join us. With you here, we now have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Schrader gathered in this room.
Everyone's here. They managed to find the two of them.
3 days ago, renowned archaeologist Dr. A.J. Schrader was found in the London home. His murder is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit.
A suspect, me? Utter nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know?
A bit slow to the uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every person in this room is after the Elysian Box. That box ties... That box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no need that no doubt that one of you here did the deed.
I'm putting this case together.
I'm sure.
I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph of police work, Inspector. So tell me, what facts have you unearthed in these last few days?
Watch closely now, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel mysteries in Scotland Yard.
I am prepared to be thoroughly unimpressed.
You may have my full attention, Inspector. Please, hypothesize away. I first learned of falseness through evidence obtained in the late doctor's office. According to his notes, Schrader spent quite some time in town researching the Elysian Box. When I learned that he shortly died after returning home to London, everything came into focus. I believe our criminal first spotted the doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysian Box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the doctor to London and murdered him.
Oh, now that's a deduction worthy of London's finest, so Out with it then. Who's our man? You.
Hold your horses, I'm getting
Okay,
there.
I'd like to point out that you have now at this point accused like 9 different people of being like the.
I know,
like,
but
the
for
person.
Chumley,
Yeah.
I think he thinks it's Mr. Beluga.
To summarize, the culprit must have been to Florence before.
Okay, here's the thing. He would never accuse Mr. Beluga. He'd accuse his nephew because Mr. Beluga wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
He'd order his nephew to do it.
What's more, this person must have also had the ability to travel freely between here and London.
So it's the postman.
Now, as we all know, only those affiliated with the Military Express have that ability. And now all eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn them back. Mr. Beluga stated he was in London conducting business that day and his alibi checked out.
Huh? But if it's not Mr. Beluga.
That's right, a mirror stands before us.
Yep.
His name is Samir Thunder.
Like I said, he'd never actually
Oh.
do it himself.
What? You gotta be kidding, man.
You gotta be kidding me, man. What the hell is wrong with you? Are you for real?
I know Mr. Beluga has ordered you to turn over every stone in this town to find the Elysian Box. He worked you like a dog, and you resented that treatment.
He's probably not even wrong about that.
So you decided to beat him to the punch and make off with his precious box.
Unfortunately, Chumley forgot one serious factual error. He believes that Sammy Thunder is competent. As we have had all proof of, he is not.
This is outrage. Samuel, what do you have to say for yourself?
I feel bad for you, because you are like half the people
I
in this
know.
room. And they're all talking at the same time.
I'm being framed. You're out of your gold, man.
Huh. Now I see why the boxing eluded me for so long.
You've been holding out on me, Samuel.
Again, if he was competent, I'd believe that. He isn't.
No, I haven't. I swear on my favorite leather pants.
You have a favorite pair
Come
of
on,
leather
Uncle.
pants.
You know me. I'd never do something that crazy.
You got plenty of time to tell me your story back in London from a cell. Now come on.
Hold on. Here's the critical problem.
How you gonna get back?
Yeah, how are you gonna get back? The uncle's not gonna let you take the train, so you're trapped here.
Good luck with that.
So, it was the conductor after all. I didn't think he had it in him, but at least we can all rest easy now. Professor, do you really think Sammy could have conducted such an awful crime?
Well, all we have to go on is this single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's room.
Great photo.
Oh, so that's the Elysian Box? Wow, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on top.
Oh my, Flora.
Huh?
Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus.
Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking and rocking.
So good.
Here we go.
Yeah, let me go, man. This is his actual voice.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for you. Just a moment, Inspector Chelmy. I believe we've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
I'm doing my best to not get you fired, Inspector.
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian Box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we
Yep,
possess
it's Flora.
is this torn photograph.
Knew it.
And get to the point. The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian Box looks like is the suspect you're after. And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place.
Yes.
Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
Score.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs? Isn't it obvious?
It isn't. It's really
The
not.
criminal does indeed reside in our midst. He or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian Box in person, which means the culprit. Must be you there.
What? Flora!
I didn't spill my tea, thank God.
Inspector, look here. That's the photo I dropped. Indeed. This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector.
We have somehow managed to glue the pieces back together so well that you can't even see the lines.
It's a photo of the Elysian Box, and I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing.
So, this little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess? Well, to be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat.
A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the
Oh, I
piece
didn't
containing
realize.
the
Yep.
goat's eye.
I didn't even see it. I saw the frog
Yeah,
at first.
you're
Its
yeah.
current
I was like,
form,
you're
the
insane.
image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not? Well, that clears things up nicely. If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian Box before. Who are you really?
Well played, Layton.
I'm sure you're
The dialogue repeating over itself sounds so bad. But it doesn't explain how it's possible that you can have this disguise. You are 3 times her size. Curse you, Layton! Curse you in that foppish hat of yours! Like, look at this man! There is no possible way he could have been Flora! It's literally impossible! He cannot crush himself into that small of a size!
Don Palio.
I beat you to the box, and given a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking its secret. And of course, the hers and fortune would have been mine. But that ship has sailed now. So you're the one who had the Elysian Box all along? Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Clearly he's learned from the best. But yes, you're right, little man. I stole it off that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. The geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I care one iota. Snoozing? Dr. Schrader wouldn't sleep on the floor. Wait a second, if you've been posing as Flora, where's the real Flora? Oh, she's probably making hay angels with the cows in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Or maybe she was just sitting there fuming because you bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secrets of the Elysian Box. Now I need merely take this box to the...
Hold on right there, you
It's like,
scoundrel.
hey, Chelmley, why don't you just arrest him already?
Gah!
I've got a lot of questions, and then you will answer them once I've escorted you back to London. Where do you think you're going? Ha! Got you, you slippery devil, posing as me in the previous
Ah, you
game.
meddlesome oaf! You have no idea how slippery I can be!
Ugh, don't just stand there, the worm's getting away.
Yeah, fool, do you really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton. Yeah!
Thank you. Give me the slip, buddy. I'll catch you yet.
I'll wait for me, Inspector.
We must give chase.
Wow, look at the 3 of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them.
I must say, I never once suspected Don Palio had been posing as Flora and for so long.
I sure hope the real Flora's okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London. She's gonna be so angry that she didn't get to actually go on this adventure with us.
Seriously. Of course we won't. But I'm sure Flora is having a grand old time playing with the cows.
Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paolo said about Schrader. When he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Schrader. But if he didn't, who did?
I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Right now, I'd say the Elysian Box is the key to learning what that something was. I don't think he actually died.
Yeah.
Then I guess we've reached a dead end. If only Don Paolo hadn't run off with the... Professor, look! But here's the problem. If he isn't dead, that's inexcusable. That the fucking police couldn't tell a dead body from just someone knocked out.
Well, look at that.
Don Paolo must have dropped him when he was running away from Chelmley.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So this is it. The Elysian Box.
At last, the box! Inside sleeps the key to uncovering a massive family fortune.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Mr. Layton, I'm going to ask you to hand over the box now.
I will shoot you if you ask that.
As the son of the late Duke Harrison, I am the rightful owner of that box.
Yeah, he would be, I believe, the older brother. If I am correct, the stories that we are being told is from the brother who didn't leave town. This is the brother who did leave town.
This box belongs to the Ursons.
You hard of hearing, boy? Inside this box is the key to cracking the secret to the Harrison fortune. Seeing as how I share the bloodline, that box should pass into my hands and no one else's.
Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to.
Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You're no more entitled to that box than I am, or any other person in this room for that matter.
You listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself.
No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand and watch as you claim that box as your own. If anyone has the rightful claim to that box, it's the current Duke of Folsen's himself. Besides, I've heard about you. You turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Folsen's.
Oh, is that so? You've got some nerve, buddy.
If what Krantz says is true, I'm afraid I can't hand this box over to you in good conscience, sir. Hey, Uncle, what do you say we give up on chasing this box? Keeping stuff on the DL is exhausting.
Don't you tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel. You've forgotten who signs your paychecks.
I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing Amboy is getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sam and Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Sam and Thunder was born to rock! Hey, world, I'm climbing back on the rock train and riding it to the top, yo! Samuel, what are you babbling on about? Come back here at once. I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for a moment.
Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses all of you twice over.
And we saw the box location. And Mr. Beluga searched because we know what he's searching for.
So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the doctor's death. Maybe it really was the Elysian Box.
Yes, it sounds like the doctor had already collapsed by the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the doctor. But without seeing the box's effect in action, how can we be sure?
Surely you don't mean...
I do, Luke. We must open the box ourselves. It's the only way.
Please just hold on a moment.
Remember, I'm this.
Oh yeah, right. We changed
Please
this.
hold on a moment.
Oh, Katya!
Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance. Before I do, I would need to know more first. Why is this box so important to you? I'm sorry, it's not for me to say, but I must deliver that box to somebody important. I must. Who is this person? I can't tell you anymore, but once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. The curse will end, and everything will be over and done with, and he'll... What do you mean, dear?
Help! Somebody, anybody! Come quick! Someone else just got taken away to Urzen Castle. The vampire's gonna suck on his blood and he's gonna steal his soul. Why'd it have to be him? Why was such a stay-up guy, too?
What? No, that's impossible.
Wait, Katya, where are you running off to? She left in such a hurry. Maybe that vampire's talk scared her. You know what she was talking about? I feel like I could only follow half of what she said.
I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. But after our discussion, I am doubly sure now that this box contains a great secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us.
Understood, Professor.
Good, then let's take this to our room so we can open the box away from prying eyes.
We can pry it open away from prying eyes.
Please, to God, let there be a save. Thank God.
Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. We will come back next time with even less of Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Tubers Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.